afternoon. It is the 1st of March and it is Balearic Day here in Majorca. I'm just going to quickly turn the camera around so you can see where I am. I'm just down here off the Paseo Maritimo, heading towards the Llonja. You can see the cathedral in the background. I thought I'd just start off with a few sea views here. Now, I say this all the time, please let me know in the chat box if you can see me, and let me know if you can hear me as well, just to make sure everything is working as it should. I'm just going to start making my way up towards the cathedral. Now, I know many of you will not be on this live today because I know most of you will be working, but I couldn't come into Palma today without making this very quick live stream. Daniel, hello. Sexy Mike, hola, ¿qué tal? Ross, hello, brilliant, thank you so much for letting me know. Okay, so welcome back to my channel, Majorca Under the Sun, and we are down here in Palma on Balearic Day. Now, today it is really significant here on the island because things are looking like they are almost back to normal. Now, I came down here with my daughter this morning and we went through the markets and had a look around, and it was really packed and really busy. So we are starting now just down by the water to have some nice relaxing sea views before we head into the Balearic Day festivities. I'm just going to turn the camera around and we're going to just head up this little walkway here. Greetings from Zurich. I can see you from Zurich. Hello, welcome. I'm so pleased some of you have been able to join this live, hey? I honestly didn't think anyone would be able to make it. I'm so sorry as well, I didn't catch your comments just then. The sun was on the screen, very, very hard to read. Stephen, hello, how are you? Good to see you. How much is a pint of beer? Depends where you go, Stephen. You could pay, I don't know, a couple of euros or €7. Anyway, guys, I had to do this live stream simply because things really do feel like they're getting back to normal again on the island, and you know, we've had a hard couple of years here. All the festivities here have stopped, and today really has been, just watching out for bikes, a complete change. It's been amazing to see everything's back as normal. We've got we've seen dancing this morning. They've got music on. There's food, there's drinking, there's shared tables, and there are no masks. It's incredible, and there's just an amazing market. Now, just to let you know where I am, we are coming up onto the corner of Palma Old Town, and you can see I'm approaching the back end of Balearic Museum. To my left here we have Santa Catalina. I did a live stream here about maybe a month ago, and you cross this road here, which is Paseo Mallorca and the Avenida Argentina, I'm sorry, and you then enter Palma Old Town. I've just missed the lights. Now, if you are watching back on replay, this will have been filmed live, so there will be a live chat box. I'm fully expecting to have parts of this video muted as well because there's lots of copyright music flying around. There are lots of speakers playing music, so I'm fully expecting, if you're watching this back on replay and parts of the video are muted, it's because I've hit an area where they're playing music, but I think it's going to be absolutely impossible to avoid it today. I'll just give you some views just while we're waiting for the lights here. So this whole area is in front of Balearic, and we have there's a good car park in front, and it's just in front of La Llonja. Got some nice restaurants down on the waterfront. And looking back this way as well, if you ever arrive here on the cruise, the port is further back this way too. Again, lots of boats, lots of restaurants. Here we go, I think the lights are going to change. Someone else from Stockholm. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name. So lovely to have you here on the live. No, we're going. Hold on, the traffic will be the next set of lights. I'm sorry. I do apologise for the start of this live, guys. We're going to see lots of traffic. Right, okay, it's changed now, and someone's just jumped the lights. Always look left and right when you cross the roads here. You're always dicing with danger here in Majorca. Right, so we can see I'm coming up to an area called Safashina, and this is, the partying here is going to go on well into the night. They have bands, they have music. I mean, it's going to be pretty busy down here. I mean, I've just seen a comment pop up about the energy in the place. I mean, there's so much energy here in the city today, it's incredible. Everyone's been waiting for 2 years for some kind of festival. And I think Balearic Day really has, they've gone all out here. Right, so over in Safashina, which is the area that you get to just before Santa Catalina, is where everyone comes to food and drink. And it's quite noisy, I don't know if you can hear me. So we've got bands here playing. And this runs all the way up, like you can see the people. And all along this area, they're serving traditional foods and drinks. We're going to head down into the market soon. So, I mean, we've not seen scenes like this for 2 years. It just hasn't been allowed. So I think literally everybody on the island has come down to Palma today. Or like me, have come back twice. Yes, I've just seen a comment, are there many tourists about? There are loads of tourists. I've heard people from basically all areas of the world. We're going to head back down into the market, but just to give you an idea, so you have all of these little huts that you can see in front of me serving traditional food from all different areas of Spain. There are bands playing, there's drinking, there's eating. I mean, if you think of all the restrictions that we've had, and this time last year where, you know, you basically couldn't go out, you couldn't go and meet up with groups of friends. I think everyone's really making up for lost time here. So I'm going to come down the back of, you can see behind these walls here, it'll be S. Baluard Museum. And then as you just come round, just watch out for the bike path. We're going to head on down into the market. But this particular area, I mean, it stays busy all night, and good luck for anyone turning up to work tomorrow, because people will be here long into the evening. Steve, hello, I've just seen you pop up there. Now, I don't know how I'm going to get through the market, I don't know how busy it's going to be, but some of the stalls that we have here are absolutely amazing. So if you are coming over here this summer, if this is the shape of things to come, then we can expect even better fiestas as we go on into the summer. And actually things opening up and things happening, and it makes such a difference. So this is the start of the market here, and you can just see how busy it is. Let's hope COVID has gone away, because otherwise there could be a problem in the Balearic Islands next week. Yep, Ross, it's a public holiday today all the way through the Balearic Islands. We've got, I'm going to struggle getting through here. You can just see the people. I'm going to hold up my stick here. Yeah, it's a public holiday here all the way through the Balearic Islands. Nobody's working. All the shops are shut. There are various celebrations taking place throughout the islands, but the main celebration here in Majorca is basically this massive party that's going on in Palma. You can see smoke billowing towards me. There are various barbecues. I'll be able to get past. Once we get down, it's absolutely rammed. Let me see if I can sneak round the back. I can't. Okay, I'm just going to have to. You're going to have to bear with me. I want to show you some of these stalls as well, because A lot of these stalls that are out here today, you're going to find them in the little markets, the traditional markets that we have around the island. I mean, for example, here, look, we're on a honey stall here. They do like fresh honey here from, I think this one's from Marachi as well. They do honey wine. There's another little distillery here. And you've got a hog roast and all sorts of food being served up. So this market today is almost like the culmination of all the markets that we have throughout Mallorca coming together for Balearic Day. And it's also to show off everything that's great about the Balearic Islands too. And you can see the queues of people that are waiting actually just to go to this stall. Look, it's stretching back quite a way. I'm sorry I can't see some of your comments, guys. I have to apologise in advance. But look, you can see that they've wrapped the bottoms of the palm trees here in the Mallorca colours. Julie, Julie, I'm at the. I know one of our lovely subscribers, Julie, is here on the island at the moment. Julie, I'm up just underneath Es Baluard Museum, at the end of where the market is. Now look, let me just go and look. There's a gap. I can see. Look here. Look, some of these stalls here. They have all like handmade. Everything here seems to be handmade, made on the island. You've got jewellery. You've got fresh food. We stopped off this morning as well. They've got an orange juice stand here, serving up orange juice from Soyer. I mean, absolutely delicious. The best thing about coming out to Palma on Balearic Day is actually just eating your way around the market, because there is so much food here. We'll try and take you above a little bit. And you can see just the queue, well, the amount of people that are coming towards me here. But the various points along here where they've had dancing as well, they've had various bits of theatre too, comedy acts. It's been absolutely brilliant. We're going to try and take some of that in this afternoon. So once again, look, we've got some homemade soaps, everything here made on the island. And also you will see this pattern absolutely everywhere. I don't know whether you can see this, it's very traditional from Majorca. This particular store here is selling cushion covers for, I think, €2.50. Yes, look, you can get your traditional Mallorquin cushion covers here. And this particular pattern here that you can see here is really, really traditional. Here on the island you see tablecloths, chairs, everything made out of it. There's a bit more space here, I can kind of breathe now. And look, let me just show you this stall as well. But one thing that's really popular here are just like the mounds of dried fruit and nuts, candied nuts. I'm going to just scooch down the back of some of these stalls here, just to fast forward my way down to where I think they, just past some of these crowds. Here we go, it's a little bit more empty here. If anyone is watching this live stream at the moment, and I can see there's 34 of you, please can you hit the thumbs up button as well. Now look, if you come to Mallorca, what is so traditional about this particular island is all the different sausages and cured meats that you get here, and it's pronounced embuits, in Catalan at least. You've got cheese stalls and all sorts of arts and crafts too. Now this afternoon, because there's so many people, well, as you can see, here in Palma, I actually walked in from my neighbourhood, from Calamayor, which is probably about 2.5 kilometres away, 3 kilometres away. I actually ran into Admin Anne from the Facebook group. If you're not part of the Facebook group Mallorca Under the Sun, please go ahead and join. Anne is our cultural expert, and I'm hoping maybe today or tomorrow she'll post some fantastic photos which she'll be taking of the festivities here, and I know she'll be out late as well. Anne's quite a party animal. well known for it. So I look forward to seeing some of her photos down here later. Now I'm just gonna head, because I'm literally trapped in the group of people here. Hang on, I'm gonna go around the back here, just for speed. Okay, so I know many of you who have been to, who have lived in Mallorca before will be familiar with this area. I'm entering La Llonja and Plaza Drazanas, which is coming up on my left-hand side, which is home to places like the Corner Bar. And very, very popular place, particularly for yachties who are working here on the island to go and drink. But you can see we're coming now, we're coming right into the city. We're passing one of the palaces. And one of the things with Mallorca Day too is that we have a day of puertas abiertas, which means it's open doors on a lot of the government buildings. So this particular government building, you can actually pop in and have a look around. I won't go in because they probably wouldn't let me live stream from in there. But look, this is just diving off here, just diving off the Paseo into a Plaza Drazanas. And the whole area is just lined with market stalls. It's insanely busy here. When we came in this morning, it wasn't quite as busy, and as we were leaving, literally half of the island descended on the city. I thought it'd be a little bit quieter this afternoon with people being out for lunch, but I think people are actually having their lunch here. So anyone watching this who used to live here in Majorca, just over in the far corner you have the Corner Bar. And many of us remember as well long nights spent out in this particular square here. But as you can see, Plaza Drazanas is just lined with more stalls. Now I'm going to head over to the area where they had the dancing this morning. Because if we do not see any of the traditional Mallorquin dancing today, head on over to my Facebook page later, because I took a very short video and you can get an idea of what you will probably be able to see this summer when you're over here on holiday at some of the fiestas that happen around the island during the summer months. Now, as of yet, we haven't quite got a calendar together for that, so but we will do, and will help out finding out basically what there is to see and do on the island this summer, because she does know everything. Now look, one thing they do have here, talk about showcasing everything that happens in Mallorca. You've got some of the traditional workmen here, and I know this guy here has been doing a lot of woodwork and shipbuilding. So all of these traditional handicrafts have been dotted around the festivities, so you can see what traditional handicrafts basically go on around the island. Now you can see to my right hand side that the market stalls do keep on going, and during the summer months, if you're visiting and you're over, you'll see that there's normally a night market down here on the Paseo Maritimo. And if you look out for this building here, this used to be an old marketplace, I'm pretty sure, many years ago. It all happens right in between these palm trees here. So again, a great place to come for an evening stroll during the summer months. Thank you for sticking with me, guys. I really appreciate it. You see the local constabulary as well. Seeing a lot of traditional dress being worn as well here. Right, we're going to head now we're coming to the end of the Paseo Maritimo, where it meets the bottom of Paseo del Borne, Plaza Reina, just where we turn off. A lot of the restaurants are open today as well. It's I mean, it's been a great day for business, and thank goodness they did not cancel it. Finn, I can see you. I can see my favourite Dane from Denmark. Yeah, Ross, I have recorded a traditional Mallorcan dance, and I've just passed the area where they had it all this morning. We may well come across it further as we go up the Paseo del Borne in just a tick. But if I do not come across it again in this live stream, hang on a second, I hear music. No, it's behind me. If we do not come across it in the live stream, please go over to the Facebook group, and you can see it's about a 15-20 second clip. I popped on my Facebook page, and they're having all these like miniature events around the city. So I just couldn't record this morning when I was out with my daughter. I'm afraid we had to have some family time this morning. It would have made sense to do the live then, but we couldn't. It's really not fair on her if I'm doing my YouTube channel the whole time. She puts up with a lot, bless her. So look, I'll just show you where we are at the moment. And she's gone off this afternoon now to go and do some other stuff now. Look, they've actually cordoned off this street. Normally this street, this is a rare thing actually. So you normally can't stand here. You want me to dance, Ross? No. Simply put, no. Anyway, this street's normally full of traffic, so I just take a second to get my breath back here, having just walked about 2.5-3 kilometres to get here. You can see the cathedral right in front of me. To my right hand side, we have got Parc de Palmar, and right in front of me is the road heading up towards Paseo del Borne. We'll just have a quick peek in Parc de Palmar to see what is going on. Let's have a quick look. I was a little bit more relaxed down here. It was pretty hectic. Look, we've got all these liqueurs that are made locally on the island. Or Ibiza. I think this is more of an Ibiza store. Yes, it is. Ah, look, this is, we've got lots of alcohol around here, as well as lots of local wines. And I'll just give you a few views here of Parc de Palmar because it's so gorgeous down here. They have various events held down in Parc de Palmar going through the summer. I know there's a big beer festival down here, and I'm pretty sure, I mean, if this can go ahead, I'm sure the beer festival will go ahead this summer. Now this morning, this big dome in front of me here, they had various sports. They had paddle boarding on the lake. Well, it's technically actually the sea, hence why it's called Parc de Palmar. Let's just take in a few views before we go further into the city. But I mean, it is just absolutely gorgeous down here. Let me see if there's any dancing. All right, I can hear music. No, it's just recorded music. I can't see any local dancing. But I mean, of course, if you're visiting Palma, you have to come down to this area and look out for the events that happen down here in the city all throughout the summer. They have an open-air cinema that takes place. They have beer festivals, other local festivals like this too. So yeah, let's just come back round and head back towards Paseo del Borne. It's a gorgeous day here in Majorca. We've got a high here of about 16 degrees. If you're wanting to know what the weather is like out here as we go into March, April, May, I uploaded a video to my channel last night about the weather here in Majorca, so please go ahead and check that out. I can hear some more recorded music. Yeah, I think it's going to be impossible to have a completely music-free live stream, but anyway, we'll give it a go. Big thing here that Majorca's really famous for as well is its local oil. And they have all these little, I mean, check this out, and sobrasada as well. This is like brown bread with sobrasada, which is kind of like a spicy sausage meat. So yeah, I think most people here are just basically eating their way around the day. Look at this, look, check this out. We've got cheeses and more homemade goodies as well. I'm just going to come down out of the sunshine. I'll just come down this side here. I can see someone has just popped on from Switzerland. Welcome. Glyn, I'm going to give you a shout out now as well. I know you're working, but I hope you get to watch this later. And Tommy as well. I hope you get to catch up with this later. There's an amazing bread stall here. I just have to show you this. So apart from the ready-made bocadillos, you can get all the locally made pastries, buñuelas, which are little donuts. Tons of stuff down here. Let me just walk. More cheese. They're just literally mountains of cheese down here. There's a homemade soap stall here. I know he's from Soyer. I spoke to him this morning. So he's normally up at the Soyer market. Homemade cosmetics made from things like oranges and olives that they grow locally on the island. And then we have here as well, we've got look, this is amazing. So this is a honey stall. This is my favourite honey stall. All made from local honey here. And I think these guys are based out in Marachi, I think. Hola, ¿qué tal? So basically you've got hydromiel, which is like the honey wine as well. So I mean, another great place to pick up your local honey. ¿Estás comiendo? Sí. ¿Dónde estás normalmente? Cuando no estás aquí, ¿dónde estás? En las ferias.
Tenemos el taller, hacemos ferias.
Yeah.
Tengo el taller en el Pondinca.
In Pontinka, okay. So I've just asked this chap, for example, it's interesting to know where these guys have come from. So when they're not at this particular fair, this guy is normally over in Pontinka. His stall comes from Marachi. And yeah, so basically they've all come out here today. Oh, you want to... ¿Hablas inglés? No, okay, go on, tell me, dime.
¿Quieres saber? ¿Qué te gusta saber?
Sí. Okay, so normalmente estás en el mercado en Pontinka, o hay un mercado, o dónde?
No, tengo el taller, lo tengo en el Pondinca.
Un taller, okay, there's a workshop. There's a honey workshop over in Pontinka.
Marachi.
Sí.
Y luego nos podéis encontrar en ferias.
And you can also find this homemade honey in ferias and fiestas and in marketplaces as well, all over the island. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Sí, David.
Okay, this is David. Gracias, David. Adios. Catch someone when they're having their lunch. They've got nowhere to go. Anyway. Oh look, check this out, guys. So I think I've said this in one of my previous videos. If you're coming out to Mallorca, the one thing that you have to get if you're coming in July and August is a fan. Get a fan, you'll need it. They're not just a traditional item that you stick on your wall at home. You actually need a handheld fan because it just gets so hot here during July and August. You've got to walk around with some portable air conditioning. So yeah, let's go and have a quick look up in Borne, up in Paseo del Borne, and see if they've got any other activities on, or if they've got any dancing. I heard rumours that they might have some demonies out today. Those of you who do not know who demonies are, they are like demons and quite scary as well. And you see them appear at the Correfoc, which is a fiesta here that we normally have on the island in January, but of course it didn't happen this year, which is a huge shame. But you should see the demonies at some of the fiestas that we'll have throughout the summer, particularly in Alaro actually, in I think it's August. Oh, I just missed that comment. I'm so sorry guys, because there's so many people around and I'm trying to look where I'm walking as well. It's literally extra super hard today to keep up with the comments. But you can see there's even more market stalls heading back here as well. And you can see we're just coming up around the back of the cathedral and the palace. And we're heading up. Actually, you know what? Let's go. Am I going to go? Is there traffic coming around? Yes, there is. Actually, look, I'm going to go around here. Now this year, normally the biggest fiesta that we have on the island is, well in Palmar at least, is San Sebastian, which takes place around the 19th and 20th of January. But this year it didn't go ahead, so all the music and the festivities that, apart from the grilling meat in squares bit, all the bands that we're going to play, they're going to have a series of spring concerts going on around Palma. So if you're visiting in the next month or so, you should be able to take advantage of that if you're coming into the city. You know, which is really fantastic. And there's so much stuff that happens on this island as well that sometimes it even surprises us because, oh my goodness, sounds like someone was being killed then. Yeah, sometimes it even surprises us because often things aren't advertised as they should be, and you just walk out into the city and you come across stuff like this. So. But we'll do our best on the Facebook group to try and let you know what is happening. Right, I'm not quite sure what, let's have a look back at the stage. I'm not sure what we're looking at here. 1 second. Okay, so we've got a magician on stage here. I think he's doing some stuff for kids. We're going to keep going, we're going to keep heading up Paseo del Borne. Now I've walked up many times through here on my videos, and normally they're packed, this area is packed full of bars and cafes, and today they've got big stages and tents, so tons of stuff going on today. Okay, I can hear recorded music. This bit's probably going to be muted. Let's pop in here onto the Borne. Yeah, I can't believe how it's a lot less busy today than this afternoon than it was this morning. We're just going to have a look up here, see if there's anything else going on. Now it just really feels amazing here because it's a nice warm day. Feels like spring is literally around the corner. Got a lot to be excited about if you're coming out here on holiday this summer or this spring. Oh, we have space, fantastic. So many of the museums are open today as well, and the art galleries, but mainly the government buildings. Yeah, Gary, it does still look busy. It is quite busy actually. I've got 40, I can see there are 47 people here. Guys, do you want me to keep walking around further into the city, or I can wind up this live stream here? I'm not essentially sure if there's anything else going around the corner. I'll just have a quick look. I think most of the Balearic Day festivities are happening in this area around me here. So we've got so many more market stalls here, all going down. It's more of the same. Okay guys, oh my goodness, anyway I'm exhausted. I've got another 3 kilometres, I might try and get the bus home actually. I just couldn't bring my car back in this afternoon. The parking here is absolutely crazy, everywhere's absolutely packed as you can imagine. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. I thought I'd trial this afternoon live stream because I might do something like this if we're going into the summer and if it proves popular and if you guys appreciate it. Anyway, it's an amazing Balearic Day here in Majorca. I'm glad you could be part of it, if only for half an hour. Don't forget, if you're new here, subscribe to my channel because I've got loads more videos coming up in the future and loads more live streams from the island. So thanks very much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to check out my website, majorcaunderthesun.com. I have to say that. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Goodbye for now.